proficient you are in the water, given the body that you have. The fact of the matter is that swimming is for anybody, no matter the physique, added the swimmer based in the United States. Atkinson 100 meters woman breaststroke win in Quetta last December came in a time of 1 minute 02.36 seconds and tied the world record of Lithuania's Ruta Maklutit, which the teenager set in 2013. In the process, Atkinson became the first black woman to hold a world swimming title. Even before then, she had the privilege of being one of the esteemed few black sportspersons in the sport, a position she uses to inspire others of similar skin hue. United States, Colin Jones. Colin Jones, he actually grew up right here in Irvington, New Jersey. Another black male U.S. swimmer. Mm-hmm. A gold medalist in the freestyle 100-meter relay in 2008 Beijing Olympic Games, has been making a push for encouraging more blacks to learn to swim.
All right. Now, this is, not a stereotypic thing. There's a number of articles here about this. This one is dated, 2010. It's coming out of BBC because it's the only one that would open at the time. But why don't black Americans swim? So let me tell you some things here. When 15-year-old DeKendricks Warner accidentally stepped into water deeper while wading in the Red River in Shreveport, Louisiana, he panicked. Jatavius Warner, Takethia Warner, Jamarcus Warner, Latrell Stewart, Latevin Stewart.
All black people. All black folks.
Ladarius Stewart.
All black folks. You could tell.
Rushed to help him and each other. None of them could swim, and all 6 drowned.
All
Kendricks
black, right?
was rescued by a passerby. Maud Warner, the mother of these 3 victims, and the other adults present also couldn't swim. The U.S. has almost 3,500 accidental drownings every year, almost 10 a day. But according to the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the fatal drowning rate of African American children aged 5 to 14 is 3 times that of white children. A recent study sponsored by USA Swimming uncovered equally stark statistics. Just under 70% of African American children surveyed said they had no or low ability to swim. Low ability merely meant that they were able to splash around in the shallow end. A further 12% said they could swim but had taught themselves. The study found that 58% of Hispanic children had no or low swimming ability, and for white children, the figure was 42%. It is an epidemic that is going unnoticed, said Sue Anderson, Director of Programs and Services at USA Swimming. The swimming body would be like all children to be taught to swim. The parents' responsibility. We would like it to be like seat belts and bicycle helmets, said Ms. Anderson. But the situation in the U.S. can be largely or hugely even within a single state. Unlike the UK, where learning to swim is enshrined in the national curriculum, except in Scotland, the ultimate responsibility of the U.S. also often lies with the parents. I would love to make it a rule that they have in the UK, said Cullen Jones, a gold medalist in a freestyle 10-meter relay in Beijing. It isn't a requirement. It isn't a priority in the United States. Jones's mother took him to swimming lessons after he nearly drowned at a theme park by age 5. By 8, he was swimming competitively. The Make a Splash campaign is targeting all non-swimmers and their parents, but there's a particular focus on ethnic minority families. Fear factor. Many black parents are not teaching their children to swim. Some might assume the fundamental reasons would be lack of money for swimming lessons or living in areas where there are no pools, but the reality is more complex. Fear of drowning or fear of injury was really the major variable, said Professor Carol Irwin, a sociologist from the University of Memphis. Typically, those children who could not swim also had parents who could not swim. Parents who don't know how to swim are likely to pass on not knowing how to swim to their children. In focus groups for study, Professor Irwin said many black parents could not swim. Events sentiments like, my children are never going to learn how to swim because I'm scared they would drown. The parents' very fear of their children drowning was making that fate more likely. The major reason behind the problem could lie in the era of segregation, This is Professor Jeff Weiss, author of Contested Waters, Social History of Swimming Pools in America. The history of discrimination has contributed to drowning and swimming rates. In his work, he identified 2 periods of a boom in swimming rates in the 20s and 30s when recreational pools were popular, and the 50s and 60s when the idea of swimming as a sport took off. Black Americans were largely and systematically denied access to the pool. Swimming has never been a part of the African American recreational culture. There's the article goes on, but I'm gonna look at just cite some of these statistics that are here. USA Swimming University of Memphis study: 68.9% of African American children with no or low ability to swim. The study quizzed 2,000 children and parents in 6 cities. Centers for Disease Control recorded 3,443 fatal accident drownings in 2007. Drowning is the second greatest cause of accidental death in children under 14. And African Americans, or their children rather, aged 5 to 14, are 3.1 times more likely to drown. So this is something, again, someone, one of the members of the Get Out Foundation, Ms. Mtume, is really concerned about African American children learning how to swim. And if we could provide grants to get students somewhere, to go off into a lake or somewhere to learn how to swim. Did you take your kids to any swimming lessons?
Yeah, they can swim.
And I took mine too. Yeah. But it's.
But people are. You know what? I think people saying that because the parents don't swim, they don't take their kids swimming. I think that's overrated.
I don't think it's overrated because children pretty much follow whatever their parents do, for the good or the bad of it. No, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No, that's if the parents don't do what the parent didn't do.
Well, okay, you're maybe an exception to that rule. Indeed.
No, I think there's.
No, but my father took us to the pool, so I mean, and that's why I have no fear of that. This is what
My mother didn't take me to no pool. Matter of fact, if I try to go to the pool, I actually try to learn to swim, and I got a cut skin.
Oh, poo, poo, poo.
Yep, for trying to swim, man. So
I'm sure you've got cut skin running too, Anselm.
Yeah. So listen, there's 2 other stories here.
What's the other story?
We got a Super Bowl story, a funny Super Bowl commercial with these guys and these names. Or we can go to this other story by this guy by the name of Josh Gordon, who has a drug problem, and he recently got busted again. And he sent an open letter to Charles Barkley and Company. So you can take a pick. Which one do you think you want to hear? You want to hear the Super Bowl special with these guys with these funny names? Or you want
funny names?
Yeah. They make up these names. It's pretty funny.
If you find that funny, I'd rather have you, laughing than trying to get all.
No, but like you could look at it right there. That's a guy. All right, let's quickly play it. This is a guy. This is a Super Bowl commercial. During the Super Bowl, they have all these commercials.
Right.
And they have the best commercials ever.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is supposed to be.
Welcome to the 2015 East-West Bowl Pro Edition. Of all the All-Star games in professional sports, this one is sure to be the most extravagant.
That's right. These players were selected by the fans, too. And when it comes to flair, these characters are the creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme. Vanderbilt University.
Cosgrove Shumway. Clemson.
Ha-Ha Clendix, University of Alabama. Doika Honahue, Marshall.
Legume Dupree. West Virginia University.
Lijay Douzable, University of Central Florida.
Quisperney Gudanzoy Sr., Central Connecticut State University.
Grunky Peep, Georgia Southern University.
The Berkenshaw Ferguson, University of Virginia.
Strong Floggett, University of South Carolina.
Stumptavian Roboclick, Grambling State.
Cornelius Tank Carradine, Florida State University.
Vagonius Thicketswade,
Duke. Mamadou Shazbot, Tulane University.
Swordless Minetown, Jacksonville State University.
There is a lot of talent in this game, Eric. Let me tell you something. When you look at players like Marmaduke Shazbot, HaHa Clinton Dix, and Strunk Fluggett, you're looking at players who made an impact this year.
I mean, is HaHa Clinton Dix even real? This guy was amazing. So solid all season long for the Green Bay Packers. And when you throw in guys like Lagoon Dupree, Swartless Mindtown, and DeBrickashaw Ferguson, this is surely going to be a squad for the ages.
I agree. Now let's meet the players from the West.
Prince Amukamara, University of Nebraska.
JR, Juniors. Junior, Texas Christian University.
Bo Doodles, University of Oregon.
Fozzie Whitaker, the University of Texas.
Myriad, Profiteroles, Utah.
Buster's Browns, Illinois State.
Turn Cupcake, Yanni.
Realize now, University of Washington.
Ishmael Kitchen, Kent State University.
Take it to the limit. College of the Canyons.
Snarfman's Plots, East Los Angeles College.
Frosty Rucker, University of Southern California.
Splendiferous Finch, Northwestern University.
Triple Parakeet Shoe, Ball State.
Log Jammer to Baggage Clean, North Texas University.
Aaron, Rodgers, Cal.
And there you have it. Super Bowl
Now,
special.
what was so tickling about that to you?
You see,
Anselm?
because if you knew about, I'm trying to expand your horizon here.
Please, my horizons are dying for expansion. Help me.
If you knew anything about football, some of the names that were called out are funny names. They made up those names. You understand? And then they had on these outfits. You see the guy with all the gold too, and he's talking. It's pretty funny, but I'm just trying to expand your horizon. That's all. If you get it, you get it. If you don't,
No. Because I could see some people finding that to be offensive. I could see some people finding that offensive.
The last time there was a Super Bowl commercial about Jamaica, about a white guy going into an elevator and he's speaking a Jamaican accent, right? And I'm gonna find that. I gotta find that. And you see, and this goes back again.
Finish the story before you.
Yeah. But this is part of the story, and this goes back again to other people deciding, right, what is racist and what is not racist, or what is good and what is not good, right? So this white guy in the elevator speaking like a Jamaican. I think it was for Volkswagen. And the media in the United States of America was in an uproar saying that, you can't have a white guy talking like a Jamaican, that's discrimination, and so on and so forth. So, if it's a Jamaican accent, to me, you should go to the source and find out if they have a problem with the white guy with a Jamaican accent. Because they are white Jamaicans that have Jamaican accents. But that's, again, the media want to control the message and control the message it gives to their audience. So they went to Jamaica. What do you think the Jamaican says? Hey, man, that is great. We like it. Play it more. We want more of that. I Selassie, I, Rastafari. It killed it right there. Because then they went to Jamaica and people from the Caribbean, maybe we were laughing. Because it was funny. It was funny. Right? But they didn't find it was funny. Again, they want to control the message.
Well, I don't know who the they is in this case.
The media.
No.
The media.
I could still see that some people would. Well, let's talk about this for a minute. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
The controlling a message. So, what did you think about this whole Je suis Charlie and these Muslims or these people coming in and shooting up?
Before we go, let's